JQ Speaks. What's going on? So that glare is crazy. Ooh, that's even worse. We uncut out here. That don't matter. Y'all can see me. So I want to tell y'all a little story, man. Cause right now I'm at a job that I dreamed of getting. That I feel like it helped me uh, invest in my entrepreneurship path, if that makes sense. Because I believe that you should always put the Most High first. That's a given, and then use the use the money that you earn, right, to monetize your own thing, so that you start, creating that passive income on the side with your own business, and eventually it grows into something regular, and then you can keep that day job as a side job, and then your business is your main business, and you can have other streams of passive income that come in, to keep everything going, because you always want to be monetizing stuff. Everything that you're passionate about, you want to find some kind of way to monetize it. They always say like, oh, you love what you do, you don't care about the money. Well, it's like, yeah, of course, because you do what you love, you know what I'm saying? You don't, but it's like when people start wanting to, take part in what you create, it's got to come with a price, man, because you don't do all the hard work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's people that, be exceptions to the rule. Like, I'll never charge my mom anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, she get everything for free, like, like, she birthed me into the world, you know what I'm saying? So, and she raised me to the best of her ability, you know what I'm saying? So I love her, and I never charge her. But I mean, like, come on, like, there's people want to, in general, want to leech off of what you work so hard to create. When you create a product, when you create a brand, you know what I'm saying? Like, that monetization is that protection. That copyright is that protection. So nobody steal off your stuff and nobody leech off of you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I believe. You should always monetize your stuff and take the pay from your day job and invest it in yourself. Create an investment portfolio too. You know what I'm saying? Get into rates, real estate investment trust. Get into, all kinds of stocks, man. Commercial, residential, real estate, all that, and it's because, like, there's nothing wrong with having a day job, but you want to be strategic, man. You want to, like, sun getting crazy. You want to be strategic, you don't want to work for corporate companies, cooped under them for your entire life in hopes of getting the 401k, and they snatch it from you, or they increase the retirement age at the last minute, so now you got to wait more time. Come on now. Don't you want to be comfortable, retired early and doing what you want early, and not when you old and can't really do much? Nah. Come on now. That's the dream, but there's methods that you have to use to achieve that goal of becoming independent at an earlier age. And so here's a quick story. So I was at a gym, right? This shows you got to put the Most High first, and He'll give you anything you desire, man. But once you get your priorities out of whack, when your priorities are not straight, then you tend to make the mistake of putting your desires first, and that's where you go wrong. You'll notice that nothing will go right. You'll never get what you want. You know what I'm saying? It'll seem like you're never making any progress. It's because, like, have you thought about it? Have you prayed today? Have you put the Most High first today? Have you showed Him that you're grateful for even being alive today? You woke up, you got breath in you. That's a blessing already. You already won. You know, be grateful for the little things. Put Him first. I don't care how much you're going through. Put Him first always, and He's gonna see you out of it, because He sees way in advance that we've already overcome the obstacles of our suffering. It's just us, since we see from a human lens, you know, we think that we're not capable of overcoming the obstacles that we're faced with. But have a good one. So we think that we're not capable of overcoming the obstacles that we're faced with. You know what I'm saying? Because we see things from a human point of view. But if we recognize that the Most High is in control of all things and He's ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? He puts things on us that He knows we can handle. It's just up to us to catch up. And when He wants to lead us, you know, to a new level, we have to follow Him. If we believe in Him, if we don't believe in Him, but, you know, to each his own. But I believe in Him. And if you believe in Him too, you know, you follow Him, right? You follow who you believe. If you believe in the Most High, you'll follow Him, because He's not going to steer you in the wrong direction. He's not going to disappoint you. Like, all He wants to do is be put first. He'll give you everything you want. It's that simple, you know? I think we complicate things because we always want things our way. We don't get it our way exactly how we see it, you know what I'm saying? Then it becomes a problem and all that stuff. But if we just not go with the flow of the world, but go with the flow of the Most High, then He gonna see us to the end, man. He said if you endure to the end through all the suffering, you'll get the greatest reward. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Because I had a day job. Here's a quick story. I was a housekeeper. I was working at the gym. Did everything for him, man. Worked double shifts for him. On my birthday, I was a brand ambassador for him. I got an award for it. I'll show it to you next video to prove it. I always had the locker room clean. I took pictures at the end of every shift. And I was overtly friendly at the desk with members, with co-workers, and they didn't like that I was down there talking, but it's because they were running scared. They knew that I knew something. You know, see, the corporation was corrupt. You know, a lot of these corporations are corrupt, but it was corrupt, and I knew too much, because there were people around me who were housekeepers that didn't do their job well and were talking at the desk all day, and they would just let it slide. And those people are still working there right now as I make this video. But me, I get all my work done. I take pictures to prove it. And because I'm at the desk talking for an extended period of time, like being overtly friendly, you know, that was one of their core values. All of a sudden they penalize me, but not anyone else. They tell me they talk to them, but why are they still here? Why am I being treated differently? It was a bias, because they let me go. You know what I'm saying? And they banned me from the building like a terrorist, and I never heard nobody. I'm minding my own business. Same people who said I was nice. Same people who said I was kind. Same people who said I was respectful. I was calm. Made me out to be an aggressive terrorist who should never set foot in that gym ever again. All because I knew too much and they was running scared, and they was afraid I was going to tell the truth and expose all of them. Because there's stuff that they did that I know that, man, if the whole world knew this, y'all would go, whew. But see, I'm not about revenge. Revenge is the Most High's. So all I'm going to do is beat y'all with success. You know, I'm going to get better and better and better. Now, see, I was without a job. I didn't know what I was going to do. Unemployment was rejecting me out of nowhere for no reason. I don't have no crazy background. I've never been arrested. I don't get into no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I got a clean record. I do what I'm supposed to do. I work hard. I'm not perfect, but, you know, I try. And yeah, I mean, next thing you know, I get a filler job at a liquor store. And then that led me here, you know, at my dream job. to help me invest in my side thing, my side business, which is a job as a security officer. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I made it. And it's because I put the Most High first, man. Like, I wanted to achieve so much while I was working housekeeping at that gym. I think I got complacent being at that gym, and because I worked so hard, I felt like they couldn't get rid of me, but they ended up getting rid of me anyway. It just shows you just another number. As soon as they want to get rid of you, it don't matter how long you work for them. It don't matter how hard you've worked for them. They don't care. They're like, no, he's got to go. He's bad for business. He's got to go. He's a problem. Nah, you know, and that showed me you never get complacent with these companies. The Most High said, don't put faith in man, put faith in him. So once I put faith in him, he led me all the way to where I am now. And I'm making more than what I did at that job. And I don't have to do all that slave labor. And I have time to invest in my own business. Ain't that crazy? Look at the Most High work. And I had to get through all those obstacles, to get here. And that's why I say, if you put the Most High first and you endure to the end, you get the greatest rewards. Because he does that to test us. Imagine you a star basketball player and you stop practicing. You still gonna be that same star player? I mean, just because you were a star player for years and you're real good doesn't mean that you won't forget certain things. If you stop practicing, the whole reason is to keep practicing, keep that practice up. Even players like Steph Curry, LeBron James, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Giannis, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, they still practice to this very day, and they're very good players. They're great players. They're amazing players, but they still practice because they know practice makes perfect. And when you practice the wisdom of the Most High, he'll make you perfect in the end.